Don't even know if this is gonna film because my phone is mashed. Anyway, just doing a video about the current situation going on at the moment. To do with all this business in Russia, and what my thoughts are on it. Personally, don't feel we're getting told the whole truth about anything at all, right from all this bloody Cove business. It's a bit weird. Obviously, it's like I think it's 2 years ago. I've lost track of time. Was going to America threatening or dancing with China, going to go to war, this, that, and the other. 2 years ago or a year ago. Then that didn't happen. And bam, COVID's broke out in China. And it's like, and I even thought, then I thought, this is weird. First, America and China are gonna go to, and we're just the little muppets in the background, like whatever America does, we're like, yeah, we'll support anyway. Or we're more powerful than what they're letting on, because if you look what England's done, the amount of countries we've took over. Anyway, so there's all this business with China with the war. Then shortly after, it's all this COVID and Wuhan business. And then it's like all this change up in the country, lockdown. And I thought, come on, this is a bit like severe for a cold. You know what I mean? I don't even care what people say. Oh, I know someone, this happened. You know what I mean? It's like everything. And these are the ones, it's really strange how people can have a different outlook on reality. Because all the people that are them COVID believers get your vaccine all seem to know someone that, like, something drastic's happened through COVID. And I'm not denying, I'm not saying anyone's lying, but all the people that are not, like, don't know someone. And it's like, well, I don't know anyone who's been, like, drastically affected by COVID, like, to the point of what everyone's making out. Most people get ill, recover. Some people have it a bit worse than others. Same with the flu. Same with the bloody flu. If you get the flu, some people it can be deadly for. Some people it's not. Some people you can have long-lasting effects if you've got compromised immune systems or, like, severely ill in other ways. There was no need to lock down the whole planet for this illness. None. It was an excuse, perfect excuse. There's loads of different strains of flu. There's probably different flus coming in different times. I've never locked down. I've said this before anyway. Didn't make any sense. Then it's, have a vaccine, have another. Let's do the PCR test. Let's do the track and trace. And people can't see that they're bringing all this shit in, saying it's flipping illness. Come on, does it make fucking sense to bloody track and trace somebody and do all this stuff, surveillance shit on your phone? But it is just bullshit. To me, I feel it's bullshit. It's like, wow, the power that we've just given over so easily, the freedoms, so easily, vaccine passports, it's all bollocks. It's gearing people up for whatever this new shit that's coming in, this, like, Orwellian state, basically, which step by step is playing out to the T how it looks it's gonna play out. Like, all the steps, all the things that are happening are in place, heading in that direction. So that was all that. I won't go too much on about the Cove business because I'll lose what I'm saying. So then you had that and all these little steps coming in, and it was like China business, Wuhan, and then next thing you know, that's like the first step. And I don't forget, it's like the taxes are gonna rise. Now, all this, like, everyone's got, the taxpayers are gonna be paying for all the stuff that they didn't even ask for, this flipping tracking the trace business, everything else, the vaccines. It's going to come out of everyone's pocket, supposedly for all this bloody stuff. Oh, first jab won't work, you need a second. Oh, second jab won't work, you need a third. Sorry, third jab won't work, you need a fourth. It's like, at what point is someone going to say, don't take the piss? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. And then after, it's just, and it's, I'm not going to go on about it. I'm not going to go on. Anyway, gone off on a complete tangent and started on, but I had to start on that because I feel that was the beginning. Now with this Russia thing, I'm not even clued up on politics or what's going on in history, but I know once you start knowing how this country plays and the tactics and the news and fake news and the agendas, look at the countries they've invaded in the past. They invaded Iraq. No weapons of mass destruction was ever found. I think they want to get into these countries to set up the banking systems and, America. And obviously it's about oil and power or whatever else. And then people go in, and this is what's pissing me off. People sign their kids up, no they don't. The kids, when they get older or whatever, go and think, right, I want to join the army, I want to defend my country and fight. And realistically, that's not the case. And I've seen soldiers speak out about this, and it's like, that's not the case. You're being lied to. You're not going defending your country, you're invading another one so they can gain power or whatever. So these soldiers are all going there being fed lies, thinking that, we're supporting our country because they're coming for us. No. I don't believe what we're being told, because they're probably not coming. No one's coming for no one. From what I know with this situation with Russia, this is what I'm trying to look into everything myself, because I don't just fully believe, Russia, they're gonna get nuclear on alert, this is happening, that's happening, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that to us. So what do we do? Same old problem reaction fucking solution, as David Icke says, and you can see it play out all the time. So they create the problem, we react, do something, they come up with a solution with our backing, so they can go in there and do what the hell they like to Russia, when everyone will be like, yeah, you needed to do that. No, what if it's not the case? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, Russia basically, as far as I know, I think NATO, so Ukraine, I think, was a part of NATO or whatever, and they signed a peace agreement that they wouldn't set up military bases or something in Ukraine. Look it up yourself. I might not be saying it fully right, but basically England was selling or giving military weapons to Ukraine. So they've gone against their peace agreement that was signed. So obviously Ukraine is basically in Russia, and is a part of Russia, but it's not. It's doing its own thing or whatever. It's in the allies of the West, and we're setting up weapons there and bases or whatever, obviously in Russia's back garden, basically. So Russia are obviously going to say, no, you're not doing that. We told you not to do that. Whatever other things are going on with Ukraine as well, I don't even know. But I do know that we're not innocent. We give weapons to Ukraine and set up some, I think, military bases. I don't know it all, but we definitely sold weapons to Ukraine. And NATO, obviously, they signed something saying they wouldn't do that. So it's like, who's at fault? Who is at fault? Obviously, if he feels his country's being threatened or whatever else is going on, they probably want to get in there for oil. Maybe Russia said no to the banking systems or whatever. And you know what the West are like? They don't like it. They want to be top power over everything. And, if you say no, look what they do. Swear, Gaddafi, what Hillary did to Gaddafi. And what do we get told? Who is the bad guys? All these people are the bad guys. But the West are the good guys. I feel that we are being possibly fed the propaganda, not the other way around. We're the ones getting told absolute bullshit and fed lies. And we believe it because we're gullible and we've not learned. And, you know, don't let this fake news justify what they're gonna do or want to do to Russia. I don't know what's going on, but the way I see it is I can see how they're hyping England up to like do something to save the Ukraine people. Bless me. And it's like, we don't know the whole truth. I've not heard Putin's whole side. Bless me. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. So I'm just saying what I have researched myself. So I think people basically, we're going to start seeing even more price rises. It's like before all this, everyone's electric and gas was going up. They're saying we're not doing trade with Russia. It wouldn't surprise me if it was the other way around and Russia's decided, hey, we're not doing trade with you. You know what I mean? Get out of our country, kick everyone out. We're not doing nothing with you. But we're acting like, oh, we're not. It wouldn't surprise me. But it seems like Putin's had enough. I don't know. I really don't know, but I just know that the West are not as shiny angels. Bless me. They're not as all like, you know, fluffy as they're making out. They're really not. So don't believe every single last thing on the news trying to hype you up so you hate Russia, because they're doing it on purpose. I believe. Can't believe the BBC. Can't believe our fake news. Look at 9/11. Look at what they do. This is what they do. They lie so they can get in countries and take the piss out of them. That's what they do. Afghanistan, Iraq, was it Syria? With Gaddafi. It's like, oh, they're these bad people, they're doing this, they're doing that, they've got this, they've got that. And it all hush once they're in there. You know what I mean? Like, we've not got blood off our hands, and our governments haven't, you know, gone into countries and, you know, killed innocent people just for power, you know. It's disgusting. It needs to stop. And there's only one way, I feel, to stop all this. And I'll flipping do another video when I've stopped sneezing. And I've got to get ready anyway now.